Yes, a maid has been arrested from Paropo's house, Ooni of Ife father. And the maid they arrested is the one working directly for Kabiesi's mom. So later, after some days after Queen Naomi's release, we noticed there was an arrest that Kabiesi made. It was not even Kabiesi who arrested this woman. It was Paropo himself that arrested her. They said she was the one who put that snake. I don't know if you guys remembered the time we had Olori Naomi's food while she was in detention. Her food, she tried to open her food and snake came out of it. So it was this woman that actually did it. And we heard that day Kabiesi was taking Simi to where Olori Naomi is being detained, and Kabiesi had to stop by. He has to stop by. It is now, sometimes information can come wrongly. We thought it was the palace that Kabiesi stopped to get something. Now we are hearing that Kabiesi did not stop in his own palace, that he stopped in his father's own side, then drove in to get something. That earlier on, Kabiesi had told Paropo there was some things Kabiesi dropped at Paropo's side. So Paropo had to, Kabiesi had to tell Paropo that now he needs those things. And that maid was the one who was in charge of that. We were afraid of the people in the palace without knowing that it has graduated now from the palace to Paropo's own side. Now they feel me. So Paropo asked the maid to get some of the items he wanted Kabiesi to give to Olori Naomi. Yes. And it was the maid who accompanied the guards to the car to go and drop the thing inside the car. Lo and behold, maybe that was when he invoked it inside the car, inside the nylon there, because she couldn't even open the food. She couldn't open the food. Now, I don't know what they were trying to achieve, but I think what they were trying to achieve is for Queen Naomi to stop eating any food at all. Because now, if Queen Naomi happened to bring the food, open the food that Simi brought, and found out such a thing inside, Naomi say Queen Naomi would not be trusting anyone again. And as such, they first of all want to hit Queen Naomi and Simi's head together. Then, secondly, they now want Queen Naomi to lose trust completely from her mom and Simi, and also stop eating, so that they can penetrate her. They just want Queen Naomi to be frustrated in all ramifications, because it's only her family, Queen Naomi's family, that could give her what she could eat. Whatever thing that is coming from Kabiesi or from the palace, she will not take it. And if eventually she stopped eating anything at all, that means that is on the way to start developing stomach ulcer or make hunger bayam. Because at its words right then, there was nobody else she could trust to give her food. She can't even send someone to go and buy for her. Even the warders cannot even do that, because Ibi succeeded in manipulating everybody around her then. So it is now they came to find out that it is actually from Paropo's side, not even the palace. So, which means Ooni of Ife's stepmom is involved in this. We recently found out that she is involved. She was the one. You know that period, she came on her own, alone, to bring something for Queen Naomi. And Queen Naomi rejected it and said she was not going to take anything from her. Right? And she started getting angry, started lamenting that Olori Naomi does not like her, that she hates her so much, that her own daughter-in-law cannot even trust her and take something from her hand, that her own daughter-in-law is despising her. You know, she tried to just act good, act like a good person, like she really cared, but we know she didn't care. You know, people were even surprised. It's not this same person that has been fighting Olori Naomi from returning back, fighting Olori Naomi's family, fighting Olori Naomi's mother, fighting everybody in Naomi's family. Now she's the same person who came to do as if she really cared over what Olori Naomi would eat. And the next thing we heard, Olori Naomi was pregnant. I found out she was pregnant, and this same woman came with fruits and a lot of things, even medicine, and Olori Naomi rejected it. So you see, because she could not achieve that, she wanted to do it through Queen Naomi's family, so that they will now say it is from her family, and she will now end up causing enmity between Olori Naomi and her family, so that she will now think maybe Olori Naomi will fall back to her and start eating from the palace. My people, leave matter long. So the maid now finally confessed that it was her madam, that is Ooni of Ife's stepmom, as we heard, as the information take reach us, as is alleged, as no be me talk am, as na here I hear am. Na im make Paropo come say, you again, because Paropo don threaten her before, tell am say if he go against Olori Naomi again, that she's going back to her father's house. And Paropo really meant it. And that was when she stopped doing all those things she used to do to Olori Naomi. And we thought she has repented through. But now, it's very clear to us that all the care she was trying to show Olori Naomi was eye service. Hey! Now, wow. People can really be funny, and people can pretend. So it was her all this while, you know. So we are just, it's just so unfortunate that Queen Naomi has to find herself surrounded by this kind of family. People who are supposed to love her and cherish her. I don't know why bad things they always happen to good people. Like good people sometimes do not have the luck to enter good family. Olori Naomi, with all her goodness and the kind of person she is, don't you think she deserves a very beautiful family in-law? Not people who want to deal with her by all means. They are supposed to, cherish her so much and allow her, the way they're supposed to be treating Olori Naomi is not this is not what I expected. When a king married a fine woman, a fine beautiful woman who has sense, woman wey sabi, she's supposed to be treated like an egg. But look at the kind of family she saw herself. And that could be so heartbreaking. You understand? So why they even came to arrest the maid, Kabiyesi's stepmom, that is Paropo's wife, had to disappear from the palace because she doesn't have a clear conscience. They said clear conscience fears no accusation. But because she doesn't have a clear conscience, she fears accusation, and she fled from Paropo's house. And we even heard that she is denying that. She's denying that she had anything to do with that. She said, according to what we heard, that it is not her that sent the lady, that the lady should call someone else, that is not her. Where did she even get a live snake to give? Why did she even see a live snake to give to someone to put to somebody's food? But the point is that thing might not actually be a snake at the first instance. Yes, maybe it's a charm that later turned into a snake. That is what I see it as, because sometimes it happens like that. There are charms that can eventually turn into something else. There are charms that you just before it will just be in another state, but when it will start working into it, or when it's long overdue. Maybe I think what she wanted to achieve was it was not like a snake at the first time. You just put it inside whatever you want to place it, and when it's overdue without being eaten, because it seems it took time. She was thinking Naomi will just see the food and rushed it, but because the food took time, you understand, that was why the thing now turned into another thing, turned into the actual snake. Because I know it was not like that when she must have given to her. I heard there are charms like that when you don't take it immediately, if it stays overdue without being used, it will be converted into the real thing it's supposed to be. So I think that is what happened. That is what transpired there, because she's claiming she didn't deny giving something to that maid. Said she gave them the items that Paropo said they should give to her. They should give to Naomi. Paropo must have been thinking that she has repented, as she said, and she stopped talking about Naomi. You understand? So Paropo now had to trust her again, or maybe say after all, the things he wanted to give, the thing he wants to give Naomi is not something anyone could open and tamper with. So that is why he just told his wife, please give it to Kabiyesi or anybody coming from the palace to give to Naomi. That is, in fact, it's supposed to be Paropo's own special thing to Naomi, but he didn't know that the wife was going to manipulate it. And up till now, the woman have not accepted that she was the one that manipulated this, because she said she can't give a live snake to somebody, and of course it's not possible. So people are saying that it might not be snake at the first time. It might be something that will later turn out to be a snake. I'm going to get more updates on this. Just kindly subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget that all these are alleged and speculated information making waves on social media. See you soon.